Welcome to Chat with Me on the side. Today we have, as always, an incredible, wonderful guest. This is TJ Chatman from the TJ Chatman Show.
What's happening, family?
I'm so excited that you're here.
I'm excited to be here as well.
You know, because I know you and I listen to you, but I don't know the TJ. TJ, who is TJ?
Well, the listeners are going to have an opportunity to have an in-depth conversation with me to know who TJ Chatman really is.
Ooh.
I'm excited.
I love it. I love it. Let's find out. So where did you grow up?
Actually, I grew up in a small town called Pompano Beach, Florida.
Oh, you're a Florida native.
Yes, and that's down south from, maybe about 10, 15 minutes from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Most people know about that, as well as Miami, Florida, which is maybe another 30, 40 minutes from there.
Yeah.
But I come from the small town on 8th Court, Pompano Beach, Florida.
Nice. TJ's super smooth if you haven't noticed, like his voice, and he's always got like this great style. The first time I met you, he's like so super stylish. I was like, who is this man? And then you walk in and we are dressed pretty much exactly alike.
Listen, I just followed the email. Email said it was solid colors, and this is the only solid color that I can have.
All right. I don't tell people what to do.
I just pay attention and listen.
That's awesome. So you grew up in Florida, and tell me, how did you get into the world of, hey, I want my own show?
Well, it's actually a funny story because about 20 years ago, this is something that I wanted to do.
Okay.
However, life didn't allow me to do that because I wasn't ready for it. I just knew it's like, I love to talk, I love to chat, and my last name is Chatman, so my nickname was Chat. and so it's like, man, you should have your own talk show. You should be able to, do this, do that. And
I just picture you like on the playground in like kindergarten being like, hello, everybody. Welcome to my swings.
Wow.
Why don't you tell me about your life?
All right. This swing over here was designed by.
Yes.
Wow. It was just been an amazing journey because it wasn't until 2017 when I finally got that call. And I've been doing it, so long, doing it by myself, or trying to do things by myself, and the same results happen, which is epic failure. And so, I believe in God, and I finally decided to listen and be humble and be obedient. And when it's time, I will put you in position to be successful. All you have to do is be obedient. And I got that calling in 2017. I was speaking with a coworker at work, and we were just talking about just random things. And she was like, you know what? I had a dream last night that I think it's time for you to get in radio. Have you ever thought about doing radio? And it was so ironic, big ups to, Janelle Adams. And she actually told me, yeah, this is your calling. It's your time. And I was like, stop playing.
Yeah.
And the rest is history. I started my first episode November 17th of 2017, and here we are, almost 2 years later, and the best.
Are you still loving it?
Oh, I'm still on cloud nine from last weekend's 2019 All-State Tom Joyner's Family Reunion, that me and my team was able to host that event and interview a lot of celebrities to talk about Tom's Joyner's his legacy and how it impacted their careers. And it's been such an amazing job. And you can go to our page right now and check out the official trailer. So I'm just excited.
Oh, you mentioned your page. How do people find you?
The TJ Chatman.
The, not to be confused with any other TJ in the world.
At all. So it's the TJ Chatman Show. And when you make sure you spell my last name, it's spelled CHAT as in Tom, MAN. Because a lot of people spell it with a P.
Oh, Chat.
Yeah, Chat. But, when I say
lovely Chat.
Hey. But it's the TJ Chatman Show. You can find me on all social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'm still trying to learn how to do Twitter. So, but,
I'm not a huge Twitter buff either. But what is it that you talk about on your show?
Sex, love, and relationships.
Hey, we all need to be talking about that.
And because, believe it or not, we also talk about awareness, such as domestic violence, breast cancer, mental health awareness, even kidney disease awareness. And a lot of that plays a role into being in a relationship, because what happens when all of a sudden your significant other gets, diagnosed with some type of illness or decides to get diagnosed with, a mental health illness in their mind because of whatever, so it plays a very significant role
in
into
all of that. Yes.
So that's basically what my show entails, and it's just been an amazing journey.
That is awesome. So you pick a topic that has something to do with one of those things, and then you invite guests in and talk about those topics?
Yes, absolutely. And I remember having you just to come in and just sit on one of our topics that we had.
Yes, we met at a party, literally. We met at a party.
Yes.
And we just started talking about the upcoming topic. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have so much to say. And you were like, well, what are you doing Tuesday night?
Come on down.
Guess I'm going to be on the TJ Chatman Show.
Yeah, and she wasn't, her scheduled slot wasn't until September 10th. But I told her, you know what, just come on down, because I think that you have a lot of insight on what was being discussed at that particular time. So I'm glad that you came on.
It was awesome.
And check her out this Tuesday, September 10th on the TJ Chatman Show. Make sure you download the app, the Culture Radio Network. You can also follow us on Facebook to watch us live in the studio. So I'm definitely glad to.
Yes, and if you don't catch it live, you can definitely watch the recording of it.
Absolutely. You can also listen to it as well on demand on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher.
Wow, that's a lot of places.
Yes.
Your voice is being heard.
Hey.
I love it. And how do you pick your topics?
Wow. Believe it or not, it's really based on Facebook, social media, like what's trending,
going on in the world.
what's trending.
Okay.
And then most of the time it's also, I can relate to it because I may have gone through it in my life, because
I was going to ask that. I was going to ask if your personal life ever gets in there, or how do you separate what you're discussing with, what's going on in your life, or are you open talking about what's going on with you?
Well, I try to stick on something that I can relate to, because I'm not the person that is going to try and talk to someone or give advice to if I have not gone through it by myself. And so most of the topics that I discuss, I have personally gone through it.
Okay. So you're pretty open then.
Yes, very open,
cool.
very open.
And it really is just such a great topic, especially, we're adults, right? And these are things that need to be discussed. And when you bring other things into it, like that awareness piece, it's so smart, because we don't talk about what happens to relationships when things like that happen.
No, we don't.
And my world shifted when I have celiac disease, which means I can't eat gluten. And people make tons and tons of jokes about gluten, but it's very serious to me. It is poison to my body.
Wow.
So not being able to eat that or even be around it changed my social life significantly. And of course for my husband as well, because it affects me. So we have to be very careful. So to hear that as a topic, to me, is just brilliant. I love it.
It's amazing. And that's what I try to also, use my platform to help elevate other entrepreneurs or other talent that's coming up, because I know how hard it is to get your voice out there or to get your material out there. Yes. And, I'm no Tom Joyner or Ricky Smiley or Steve Harvey that has, millions of fans.
No, but you're TJ freaking Chatman.
That's right. What she just said. I have enough people that believe in the vision that I can get, their name out there and get them a seat at the table. Yeah. And what you do at that table is your own business.
Yes.
And that's what I bring to my show, and that's what I thrive on. I'm passionate about being able to help others how others have helped me.
Yes, I love it. And what's the dream? What's the ultimate goal from here?
Is to continue help building, people and help building their dreams and to help elevate them. That's my dream. That's my passion, to continue to help others.
And when you're true to that, things are going to flourish for you.
Absolutely. And people talk about all the time, you're doing all these great things. You're on Tom Joyner. You're doing this, you're doing that. But are you getting paid? Well, guess what? I'm not getting paid because I'm not worried about the monetary side of it, because when you're passionate about something, that part is going to come.
It's going to come. I agree.
It's going to come. And a lot of people ask me, how much it costs to do this, how much it costs to do that. And it's like, listen, I'm still trying to learn what I do. Yeah. I'm still trying to master my craft.
Yes, and when you're passionate about it, you find other people who are passionate with you, and you help each other out. Like, that's what I've found in this world. It's just been amazing.
Man, it's just been an awesome journey, and people wonder why, I have that tagline, the best is yet to come,
Yeah.
because I truly believe the best is yet to come.
Yes. Love every day and enjoy everything for what it's worth, but know that there's always more coming.
Absolutely. Down that pipeline, when you stay humble, you stay obedient, good things happen.
Thank you, TJ. I love it. Thank you so much for being here. I cannot wait to be on your show next week. But for you guys, once you see this, you'll have to go back and watch the recorded version of it.
Absolutely.
And the TJ Chatman Show on Facebook will be your best bet. Probably is the easiest.
Yeah,
right?
the easiest. And make sure you guys tune in Tuesday night, 8 p.m., Culture Radio Network. Download the app. If you don't have the app, I don't know what else to tell you. But if you're on Facebook,
get the app. If you don't have the app, get the app.
But I'm sure if you guys are on Facebook, you can actually watch us live in the studio on the TJ Chatman Show Facebook page. You can also follow us on Instagram as well as Twitter on the TJ Chatman Show.
Follow all platforms because you are just going to see this guy climb and climb and climb and do great things around the world.
You'll never see me on Snapchat. You'll never see me on that.
And we appreciate that, TJ.
Hey, no, ain't gonna be no. Hey.
Thank you so much for being here. It's been great, and again, I look forward to seeing you on your show very soon.
It's been a pleasure, and remember, keep it locked. The best is yet to come. Let's go.
Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, take care of yourselves, and don't forget to take care of each other.